Yeah, hello everyone. So, welcome back to SK Technologies. So, now we will see the Git webhooks. Okay, the Git webhook trigger. So, one of the part of your build triggers. So, which is very important. So, in the real time, in the lower environments, people are configuring the same guys. Okay, so no need to developers no need to depends on the DevOps engineers. Okay, the moment if they make any changes, automatically bill will trigger. Okay, so make all your necessary changes and make all the things in the single commit. Okay, you should tell them, the developers, be careful when you are making the changes in your GitHub. Okay, so because the git webhook trigger means, so the moment if you make a commit in the GitHub, make a commit in the SCM, so immediately job will trigger in the Jenkins pipeline. Okay, so that is the behavior of the Git webhook. Okay, so GitHub Git webhook are people calling as a Git hook trigger. Okay, Git webhook trigger, Git webhooks, all are same. Okay, so here only based on your latest code. That's it. Only latest code. Okay, so it is working based on only the latest code only. So it there is no any schedule, there is no anything, only latest. The moment developers push code into the SCM, immediately job will trigger in the Jenkins. Okay, so that is the behavior of the Git webhook trigger. Okay, so now the configuration we will see. So this is also similar to how your configure build periodically and PollSCM in the same way, but here you have to configure two areas. So one is Jenkins side, okay, another side is the GitHub side. I will tell you how to configure this and all. Okay, so let me log into my dashboard. Go to your dashboard. So create one more job. Okay, webhook webhook job 01. Okay, so take the freestyle and you can configure this. Okay, so make a git same repository. Fine, you can take the same repository, http url, and you can make a build step also. Clean and install. Fine, apply, save. So here let me click on again configure. So here under the build triggers, you just select the GitHub hook trigger for Git SCM polling. Okay, just simply select this. That's it. That's it. From the Jenkins end, just you can select the check mark, the checkbox. Okay, so this is done. Jenkins side is done. But in the GitHub side, you have to do some configurations. Okay, first you need to go to the repo settings. Okay, so repo settings. So here Git webhook option you have to select. Okay, then add webhook, this one. So here you have to provide some options actually. Payload URL. Okay, so a very important and crucial thing. Based on this payload URL only, your GitHub repository recognizes your Jenkins dashboard, Jenkins. Okay, then only the respective job will trigger. Be careful guys. Okay, I will show you, and some options also it will show, we will see. So this is my GitHub account here. Okay, so this is my GitHub account. So make sure guys, there may be so many settings in your GitHub account. Be careful. So I have written here repository settings. So this is my repository, so here my settings, click on here. Now in the left side, webhooks. Okay, so let me write the same webhooks. You have to select the webhooks option, this one, webhooks. Now here add webhook. Okay, so let me delete the previous one. Fine, so we just delete it. Now add webhook, that's it, add webhook. Fine, so click on here. Now you have to provide these all the things, guys. Okay, so payload URL and content type. Okay, so content type you need to select the JSON. Then secrets, if you have any secrets you can provide. And which events would you like to trigger this job, which means just push event, which means the moment developers push the code, that's it, push the code or commit the code, immediately job will trigger. Okay, so now let me provide the payload URL. So payload URL is like your Jenkins URL, guys. So this one, so just simply copy this. Okay, so payload URL, so remove until here. Okay, then you have to add GitHub hyphen webhooks. Okay, so GitHub hyphen webhooks, this is the you have to add. Be careful, if you make any mistake here, the job won't trigger. Okay, and here JSON format you have to select. Okay, and push event select. Okay, so let me copy this. Be careful. Okay, so come to your GitHub. So provide here GitHub hyphen webhooks. Okay, so JSON type you can select, content type, and we don't have any secrets, and just the go with this one. Okay, and add webhook. That's it. Active this and add. Fine. Now you can go and make the any change. Okay, so let me open the duplicate page. Now you can make any change in your repository, then it will trigger the job. Okay, so then it will trigger the job. Let me make any change like SCM web page JSPS. So edit the file. Okay, so you can make any change, something you can add. Okay, make the commit. Now you can observe, guys. Okay, as of now zero jobs, right? So now observe. Okay, we'll see. Immediately it's supposed to trigger, but sometimes it is making an issues, guys. Be careful, be mind on your payload URL especially. Okay, so let me refresh this. Yeah, something issue. Okay, see something issue, that is the reason it is not successful. Okay, so me check about this payload URL, the same IP 8080. My previous batch it got success actually. Let me verify. Yeah, see here, webhooks, I given webhooks. Okay, so if you observe here, webhook you have to provide. So this is the issue. Let me uh, remove this. Yes. Okay, okay, so be careful, webhook only you have to provide. GitHub hyphen webhook. See, that's the reason it is not working. Now let me correct it. So don't edit this. Even if you give the right value also, it won't work, guys. So better you can go with the delete. Then freshly you can add the webhook. Add payload URL. Okay, so this is the one, webhook. Okay, so then webhook slash content, then add. Now we can make, see, this book never been triggered. Now we can make commits. Okay, again edit. Okay, I'm making the commit. Now we will observe the Jenkins. Okay, see, the moment I made the commit, immediately see something happening in the backend. See, pending, finishing, waiting. See, now job is triggered. See, immediately, guys, the moment you make the commit in the SCM, immediately the job will trigger. See, job got success. Go up. Now you can observe started by whom? GitHub push. Who made the commit? This guy. He is the my user ID in GitHub. Okay. So this is the Git webhook. Okay. So who started by means started by the GitHub push. Okay. Again here, again it is based on your revision ID only. How your revision ID? Okay. See how your revision ID taking care of your PollSCM in the same way here also. Okay, so it will go and check for the commit IDs. The revision ID is matching means it won't trigger. If it is not matching means it will trigger. That's it. Again in the backend, the revision ID only taking care of this triggers. Okay, that's it, guys. So this is the way you have to make your job 100% automation. So no need, see, with the help of the Git webhook, even no need to log in the Jenkins server. Just to make a commit in the GitHub, job will trigger. If you configure the email notification, you will come to know the job status. That we will discuss later. So how to configure the email notification. Okay, that's it, guys. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, so please recap the videos. Then let me know if you have any questions on that. Okay, still. Thank you, guys.